Hi everyone, I'm Sophia. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to do a short Pilates sequence focused on developing nice strong glutes. So let's come onto our mat in 4-point kneeling, having our hands under our shoulders, our knees underneath our hips, and then just making sure that the shoulders are nice and relaxed away from your ears, gathering up your centre, and then organising the pelvis in neutral, so that's where hip bones and pubic bone are parallel with the mat. From here, we're just going to gently mobilise the spine. So we're going to tuck the tailbone, squeezing those sit bones together as you gently round up through the spine. Try and lift your waist towards the ceiling and then let your neck feel nice and long. Inhale. And then exhale, we're going to reverse it. Lift the tip of the tailbone, gently work through a little bit of extension. Lift the heart, the neck, the nose. Inhale. Exhale to reverse. So just taking your time to gently mobilise the spine. Letting the movement feel as effortless as possible. And again, working within what feels comfortable for you today. Try to let the shoulders roll down and back away from the ears. And reduce as much tension in the body as is possible. Keep breathing steady and smooth. Lovely, let's just go for one more round here, finding that maximum range of movement. And then organising ourselves once again in neutral, so hip bones, pubic bone level, abdominals connected, hugging that bump in towards you, finding that rib-hip connection. From here, we're going to extend one leg long behind, so I'm going to extend my left leg first, keeping the body nice and square, shoulders away from ears. From here, we're going to lift up and lower. As we lift and lower, we want to keep the integrity of the pelvis and spine. So we're looking for the pelvis and spine to stay nice and still. Let's keep it going for 5 more here. Try and press evenly into your hands. And then lift and hold, again keeping the pelvis and spine nice and still. We're going to bend the knee and then flex at the ankle and press the heel up towards the ceiling, so 10 little pulses. Again, we're looking for the body to stay nice and still and the pelvis nice and stable, working at a nice consistent pace. 2, and then last one. Extend that leg long behind. Inhale. As you exhale, we're going to keep the position of the pelvis and spine. As you exhale, draw that knee in and up. Inhale, reach that leg long. Exhale, squeeze that knee in and up. So we're looking for the back to stay nice and strong. The position of the pelvis and spine to stay still. Pressing evenly into both hands. Lengthen the back of the throat. Let's go for 3 more here. 3, 2, and then last one. Reach that leg long. Bring the knee back down. Let both knees come wide, and then rest your pelvis back onto your heels, allowing your head to gently rest on your stacked hands. So just taking a few rounds of breath here. And then when you're ready, we're going to come back to our 4-point kneeling position. So knees underneath our hips, shoulders hugging the body. Lengthen the back of the throat. We're now going to extend the right leg long away and repeat that sequence on the other side. So shoulders hugging the body, reach the leg away, engage that core, lifting up through the abdominals, and then we're going to lift and lower. Lift and lower, and keep it going. So we're aiming for about 10 repetitions. Pelvis and spine staying as stable as you possibly can keep them. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and then lift and hold. Good. Flex at the knee and the ankle, and then we're going to press up and down, up and down, trying to keep the pelvis and spine still and stable. Keep it going. We're going to go for 5 more here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then last one. Reach that leg long behind, inhale. As you exhale, draw that knee in and up towards you, keeping the position of the pelvis and spine. So working for the full range of movement at the hip, trying to keep the hips level and square. Let's keep it going for 5 more here, trying to keep the body as stable as you possibly can, pressing evenly into both hands. 2, and then last one, and release that leg down. Lovely. So from here we're going to come onto our side, and you might want to use a cushion or a block between your arm and your ear. So letting the body relax onto the mat for a moment, and then taking a second just to organise yourself in neutral. So neutral pelvis, long lengthened spine, underside of the waist is active. Stack your feet in alignment with the back of the pelvis, so lining the feet up with your tailbone. We're then going to keep the heels together as you exhale to open, keep the hips nice and square, and inhale to close. So working through your clam exercise. And again, we'll go for about 8 to 10. One more here, keeping those hips nice and level, and relax. Straighten the top leg away from you, having the hip nice and open, but the foot not behind you, so your foot is aligned with your hip. We're then going to rotate the knee towards the mat, and we're going to tap and lift, tap and lift. And again, we're going to go for 8 to 10 repetitions, maintaining that internal rotation. Keep the waist active. 5, 4, 3. Good. Keep it going. Pelvis stays level. And then last one, lift and hold. We're going to sweep the leg forward to 45 degrees and repeat 8 to 10 more here. Keeping that internal rotation, the position of the pelvis. Two more, and then sweep that leg back and release it back down. Lovely. So from here we're going to organise ourselves in kind of a zigzag position through the legs, reaching up and over, just finding our mermaid stretch. Lovely, and then release. And then from here, we're going to take the legs over the other direction. So taking your block or your cushion on the other side, stacking the feet with the back of the pelvis, and then organising yourself in as close to neutral as possible. Engaging that waist. We're then going to keep the heels connected and then open and close, working through our clam, waking up the glutes. Keeping the pelvis as still as you can. So making sure that you don't let the pelvis rock back. Use the breath, exhale and inhale. Good, so work against a little bit of resistance on the way down. Imagine you're in water. So keep it going for 5, 4, 3. And then last one, good, and release all the way down. Stretch that top leg long away, softly pointed toes, and then internally rotate, so rotating inwards from the thigh. We're then going to tap and lift, and again we're going to do 8 to 10 repetitions. Keeping the waist active, pelvis nice and still. 2, and then last one. Sweep that leg forwards, and then again do 8 to 10 more, but with your leg slightly in front of you, maybe about 45 degrees. Keep breathing, pelvis is strong and stable. Just keep going for 5, 4, 3, 2, and then last one. Sweep that leg back in. Gently peel yourself away from the mat. Let your legs create your zigzag, and then we're going to reach up and over, stretching through the side of the body. Good, and then release when you're ready. From here, we're going to go into a nice gentle figure 4 stretch. So bringing yourself long ways on your mat, drawing your shoulders away from your ears. We're going to cross one ankle over to the opposite thigh. Just feeling a nice gentle stretch work through the glutes. Try and lengthen the spine as best as you can. Lifting right up through the body, shoulders away from ears. And then releasing and switching sides. Again, keeping the length of the spine, so try not to collapse. Breathing steady and smooth through your stretch. And then when you're ready, release. Lovely. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you've found that useful, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.